and welcome back to another episode of Raise Your Frequency. My name is Diamond Leone, and today we are going to be tapping on self-doubt, overcoming self-doubt. So basically, self-doubt is having feelings of, uncertainty around one or more aspects of yourself, right? It's not truly believing in your capabilities and who you are, and just, not really being confident. So that's what self-doubt is, and that's what we're going to tap on. First, I want you to know that a little bit of self-doubt can actually be motivation for us, right? It can help push us into doing things that we know we've, been needing to do, and it's good. But too much self-doubt can be crippling. It can make us feel like, well, why should I even bother to try? I'm not going to be good at that anyway, or whatever. And so when those thoughts come up, we have to be mindful of them, and we have to quickly put them out, because what we focus on actually expands in our world. That is how our brains work. So if you're new to tapping, it's very easy. All you have to do is just get yourself some water so you can be hydrated. I tend to like hot tea or hot water with lemon. And you're just gonna repeat after me. It's super easy. You're gonna take a deep breath and hold it at the top. Let it out. And I wanna set an intention for our tapping session today. Our intention is that by the time we are done tapping, we are gonna feel more self-confident. We are going to understand that the thoughts that we think are not real and are not who we are, and that we absolutely can change them. And we're going to walk away from this tapping session feeling more empowered, more light, more lifted, and just ready to take charge. Let's get right into it. Boy, I can be really hard on myself. My thoughts can be so vicious at times. Sometimes my brain just wants to work against me. I have thoughts telling me that I'm not good enough, that I'll never measure up, that people aren't going to like me. What if I don't fit in? What if I'm just not good at that thing that I want to do? What if I'll never make enough money? The list can just go on and on and on. But I'm tired of being my own worst critic. I am releasing all negativity about myself right now. What if I told myself a completely different story? What if I told myself that everybody is a beginner at some point in their life? People aren't born experts. Every skill can be learned. So if someone I admire or look up to is really good at something, that just means they had more practice. Which means I can make more time for practice as well. So I am done telling myself these negative thoughts. In fact, I'm ready to have more self-compassion. When I feel like a negative thought is coming on, I am immediately going to tell myself the opposite of that thought. So if I say to myself, no one's going to like you, I'm going to answer it with a question. What if everyone likes me? Or what if just a few people like me? That's okay too. In other words, I can stop being so hard on myself. I am going to start remembering my past accomplishments. I might even start writing them down every day. Because seeing all the things that I've accomplished within the last 6 months to a year can be extremely empowering. But sometimes we forget just how awesome we are. And we forget how far we've come. So instead of having these voices in my head that tell me that I'm just not good enough, that I'll never measure up, that so-and-so doesn't like me, what if I just reminded myself of my greatness? Of all the times that I have been super productive, of all the times that I've been shown love, of all the times that I practice kindness to strangers, to all the good that I've done in this world. I'm going to remind myself of those things. Whenever self-doubt starts creeping in, those pesky little voices that want to make me feel like I'm just not good enough, that I'm not worthy of being loved, I'm going to shut that down right away. Oh, and you know what else I'm going to do? I am going to stop comparing myself to other people. We are all on our own individual journey. And you can't judge someone by the chapter you walked in on. It could have taken that person years to get really good at something. I don't know what all they've been through. So why on earth would I compare myself with them? But yet so many of us do this, don't we? And we have to be mindful of this. We have to stop beating ourselves up. We have to start remembering all the good that we are and that we bring to this world. Because when we do this, we change the story that we tell ourselves. So instead of telling ourselves a story about that we're not good enough, or that things are never going to go our way, or that we'll never make enough money, we change our story to something that we actually like and want. It really is that simple. Whenever that self-doubt creeps in, and we form it into a question of something empowering, we literally change the story that we're telling ourselves. Another example might be, oh my gosh, I look so unattractive in this dress. I need to lose weight. We can ask ourselves this question. What if I look great in this dress? What if I'm just being really ridiculously hard on myself? What can I do to feel better about this dress? Can I add some accessories to it? Can I work out more often? What can I do to start eating better and healthier? We always have the power to take control of our lives. So if we're telling ourselves something that makes us feel like crap, we need to change it with something that makes us feel empowered. I'm also committing myself to being around more positive people. That's right, I'm doing an inventory of all the people I hang around and all the things I watch on TV and all the things I look at on social media. Where is this self-doubt coming from? Is it something I learned as a child? did my parents make me feel like I wasn't good enough? Who told me that I wasn't worthy? Or is it something that I just learned along the way in life? Well, the good news is anything that is learned can 100% be unlearned. I'm just going to remember that we can be our own worst critics sometimes. And once we truly understand that, we can change it. How awesome is that? From now on, I am going to be so mindful of my thoughts. Because self-doubt is the precursor to fear. Once we start telling ourselves that we're not going to be good at something, we're not even going to want to try to do it. We're going to feel like we're just not good enough. That whatever it is out of our league. And that is such a lie. And you know what else we're going to stop doing? No more putting yourself down. Whenever I hear myself putting myself down, whether I say it out loud or just think it, I am going to immediately change it to a compliment. I am going to find something about myself that I truly love and admire. Because I am my own best friend. And I am committed to feeling loved by myself. I am going within to learn how to love myself better. And I'm going to change those voices in my head and make them like me instead. Okay, that was a song from Pink. Sorry, guys. But I am committed to changing my thoughts. I am so committed to having more fun in life. Because what's the point if we're not having fun and enjoying this ride? And self-doubt does not fit in my equation. I truly love myself. I deeply love, honor, and forgive myself for all of the negative self-doubt that I have believed up to this point. I am a magnificent being created by God. I'm ready to take ownership of my life. I'm ready to stop all this foolishness. I'm ready to take back my power. I am stepping into my authentic self. Anytime I hear a negative self-doubt thoughts creep into my mind, I am going to change it into something that's empowering, uplifting, and inspiring. I will say affirmations every day if I have to. I am committed to reminding myself of my greatness. And just like going to the gym, this is a process, but I am here for it. I am committed to myself and my journey. And so it is. Take a deep breath, hold it at the top. Let it out. So listen, guys. I know that if you're new to tapping, you may say to yourself, this is silly. Is it really working? How do I know it's working? Listen, our brains are programmable, okay? And first of all, the tapping helps to clear out your pathways, your energy pathways. And when you reprogram your brain, when you say these empowering, encouraging, uplifting things to yourself, your brain is recording it. And remember, our words have life. Our words have meaning, okay? We can speak life or death into our lives. So it is very important that we have a practice, okay? And this tapping is just that, and it's perfect for that because it clears out your energy pathways, but it also reprograms your brain and it speaks life into your existence, into your world, into your reality. And it helps you to, depending on whatever we're tapping on, you know, we get very specific on, like in this case, it was removing self-doubt. So we're going in and we're just peeling back those layers, and we're visualizing, wait a minute, why do I have this self-doubt? Where did it come from? How can I get rid of it? How can I, you know, tell myself a different story? That is why tapping is so powerful. So I highly encourage you to come back to these tapping videos, do them more than once until your brain becomes your friend, until you start to realize just how amazing and magnificent you are, until you understand that you absolutely have the power each and every day to create the reality that you want. If you wake up on certain days and you're just not feeling amazing, you can get to that feeling, that peak mental state of feeling amazing by having a practice like tapping, like, you know, prayer, like meditation. These things absolutely 100,000% work, but you must practice them. It's like going to the gym. Your body is not going to get in shape by itself, right? You need to get your butt over there and you need to get your body moving some kind of a way. So I am so excited for you guys. Please do this, especially if you are a college student or a student that is going to you know, school this fall. Just try it, guys. Forward this video to anyone that you know that might be going off to college or just, you know, going back to school. But also, if you have self-doubt, if you could be, you know, a grown woman like myself and sometimes have self-doubt about things, and you need to be reminded, oh, well, hold on a second. I don't need to believe those thoughts. No, those thoughts are not who I am. So practice this as much as you can. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can spread the awareness of our tapping series here. And I am super excited. Guys, leave a comment if there's any tapping topics that you'd like for me to tap on for next week's video. I am so excited for you guys. Let me know what you think of this video. Have a great week.